Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Manifa and welcome to my channel.
Black girl magic, baby hair on fleek, blue cheese on me, lot of lights on me. Black girl magic, baby hair on fleek, all these lights on me. Black girl magic, yeah, got that black girl magic.
So, in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a 1-month update on esthetician school, what I've been learning. For those of you guys that are out there that are starting esthetician school and want to know exactly what you're getting yourself into, you came to the right video, okay? And I understand that all schools are not the same, all curriculums are not the same, but they're fairly similar. So let's just get into the video. All right, so my school has 3 esthetician programs. They have skin specialists, they have paramedical esthetician, and they have master esthetician, right? So the program that I'm in is paramedical esthetician, right? Before I can complete the paramedical esthetician program, I have to do skin care specialist, which is a 3-month program. Paramedical is a 6-month program combining skincare and electrolysis, which is permanent hair removal. And then there is master esthetician, which is a year, right? So after I finish 3 months in skincare specialist, then I will transfer over to the electrolysis program, where I'll be learning permanent hair removal, body wrapping, and I will be taking my final state exam to get my license, right? Some of the girls that are in my class are just doing skincare specialist. That's it, 3 months. They're gonna get a certificate. They'll be eligible to work in spas, work for themselves as at-home estheticians, their own spa, their own studio, rent out a bar. They can do lashes, they can do eyebrow tints. And some of the girls also are doing skincare specialists plus nail tech, which is full specialist, right? Now that I got that out of the way, so you guys can see how it is in the class. Everybody is not going to be doing the same thing, and everybody will not be done at the same time. So most of the girls have already graduated in my class, so there's only literally like 3 to 4 people left in my class, and next month new girls will come in and so forth, right? So there's 10 weeks in the first segment for me. I'm talking about my program because I'm doing 2. So for the skin specialist, if you're still following me, the 10-week program, each week you're learning something new. So the first week we learned, I have all my paperwork right here so I can go back to my notes and stuff and my activities and work that we did. So the first week, it probably won't go in the same order for you at your school, but like just to get an idea of stuff that you'll be learning. So the first week we did Florida law, because I do live in Florida, infection control, HIV and AIDS, which is where we talked about Florida law pertaining to estheticians, about how you can lose your license, what's the requirements to getting a license, who needs a license, who don't need a license. For the infection control, we talked about different viruses, bacteria, fungi, sterilization, how to keep things clean. A lot about cleaning and hygiene, basically. Especially during this time, we talked about precautions, wearing gloves, sanitizing your hand, washing your hand, just making sure that your environment is clean. We also talked about HIV and if we can work on clients with HIV. What are the protocol for clients that have disease and disorders, viruses? If we can take care of them, or do we have to recommend them to a dermatologist. So the second week, we learned anatomy and physiology of the skin. We studied structures of human body. We talked about the respiratory system, the digestive system, integumentary system. Just a lot about anatomy. And you're probably thinking like, what does anatomy have to do with esthetician? But you have to realize that it's a skin. You're dealing with skin. If you know how the body function, then you can recommend products to the customers. You can tell the customers, oh, you need to stop drinking milk, or you need to stop eating this. This is the reason why your skin is breaking out, because of your digestive system, because you're intaking this, that, and the third. Everything works together. What you eat, what you put in your body affects the outside of your body, and what you put on the outside of your body affects the inside of your body. We also learned about like the layers of the skin, how we have 5 layers of the skin, and how deep we can go into the skin. As an esthetician, you can only go to the first layer of the skin depending on what type of esthetician you are. See, I am gonna further my education. That's why I'm in the second program, so I can go a little bit further as a medical esthetician under a doctor. A doctor had to be present for me to go deep into the skin. I know some estheticians, they do fillers, they do Botox, they do procedures like that, but they have to be accompanied by a doctor. So week 3, we learned benefits of facials. It can exfoliate the skin, increase circulation, relax the senses in your skin, stimulates the skin functions, and slow down aging. Okay, we learned in this section different type of facials that we can give. Back facials, obviously, organic facials. This is also where we learned room setup, how you set up the room, how do you greet your customer, how to do a facial massages. We do eye massages where you go around. You always go in, because going out can stretch the skin. That will cause wrinkles, so you go against the grain of the skin. And I always used to do this when I wipe my eyes. See, this is something new I learned. When I used to wipe my eye like this. I never wipe my eye going in, but I learned going in prevents wrinkles, because we have muscles in our face. We learned about muscles too. So there's muscles going up this way. That's why you never wipe down. That's why we always do this, wiping up, because it sends blood flow to the brain. It also prevents wrinkles in your face, right? The eye, we go in, we don't go around, because that's how the muscle around our eyes is. The nose, we have a muscle going across like an X. Then we have muscles going up this way. That's why we do this when we do the massages. And we also did the décolleté, which is the chest area. Yeah, and the eyebrow. Yeah, it's a lot of technique that we learned in week 3. We learned a lot of facial techniques, how to set up the room, different type of facials, and type of products that you can use. We learned a lot about the muscles in the face and how they work, how important massaging is during a facial. It sends blood flow to the heart. We also learn about hand massage. So there's a facial, there's a hand massage, there's a back facial, back massage, and you can also do a foot facial, foot massage. In week 4, we learned a lot about diseases and disorders, cysts, keloids, acne, rosacea, eczema. And the reason why we talked about different diseases and disorders is you have to know, as an esthetician, can you treat this type of disease or disorder? Can you treat it, or do you need to recommend the client to a doctor? Week 5 was skin analysis, which was a very important, very important lesson, because if you know how to analyze someone's skin, you know how to treat them. Like we talked about dry skin, oily skin, combination skin. There is a spectrum that you can have oily skin and have acne prone skin, or you can have oily skin and have moisturized skin. The reason why it's important to know the difference between skin types is because a client comes in with combination skin and you treat them with dry products because you think that they have oily skin, right? So you do the wrong protocol and you put a lot of products that would dry out their skin when they don't have super dry skin and they don't have super oily skin. They have combination skin. Now you did something wrong to mess up a client's skin and you can potentially be sued. So it's always important to know different skin type and different protocols to use with each skin type. Yeah, so that's what we're currently learning. I'm just putting this information out there to you guys, whoever is starting school, so you guys can know what to expect. It's not hard as long as you listen, pay attention, write notes. It is a lot of information being thrown at you every day, every week you're learning something new. So if you don't get what you're learning, it's always YouTube. There's always your book that you can go over information. So if you guys have any other questions, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you guys like this video and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I post another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in my next video.